Well, welcome back to another edition of This Old Fire Pit. Well, no. This is the fire pit that we've been using for several years, and anyways, it's showing its age. So this will be transformed in the coming days because I ordered a custom stainless steel ring, and I'm going to install it and then turn this grass into either screeding, pea gravel, or whatever, or stone. So stay tuned as this old fire pit is about to get transformed. Okay, so today's project is going to be, and has been, removing all the blocks. So there were, as seen in the previous videos, there's blocks all the way around the fire pit. And so they've been removed and placed over there in a big pile. So I gotta find someone that wants junk concrete. That's my next mission. So now I'm carving out the dirt in the fire pit and the ash, and so eventually I'll be able to level the grass around the where the chairs are sitting, and put in some screeding. And so wheelbarrow by wheelbarrow I'm getting all this fill removed. And so part of the process of enlarging the fire pit will be removing the invisible fence wire for my robotic mower, which lives over there. And so I'll do that right now while I'm making this video. When I complete the fire pit, I will have to reinstall the wire. But for now, it comes out. So now I can just remove the rest of the wire all the way around. So this is how the mower avoids the fire pit. When it runs across this wire, it stops mowing and backs up. So here's the beast. It's landed. The 5-foot, 18-inch tall stainless steel fire pit ring. So that's the weld, putting the 18-inch stainless steel together. And here's the other weld. It looks like it was 2 pieces. And so what they did is, if you look, they welded right here, here, every spot along the way. And okay, and that's not good. It's rusting already. Huh. Interesting. Okay, have to call them about that. So anyways, so I'm standing in the midst of the fire pit ring. Okay, take care. Hi everyone. Okay, so I just got a quote from a landscaper to do the fire pit, and well, let's just say it was expensive, like $6,500. And you know, he's building it right, but I'm not willing to pay that price for their labor and all their materials. So guess what? I'm doing it myself. So first off, instead of spray painting a strip on the grass with the perfunctory string, which everybody uses to measure out the distance to the fire pit, I decided to use a spare hose. So There you go. And so I placed the hose in exactly the correct diameter, which is 10 feet from the stake. So yours truly is now doing the hard work. So what I'm doing here is just scoring the ground with the shovel, and then becomes the task of ripping up all the sod. Oh, and by the way, I figured out a solution for the chairs sinking in to the ground, because they tend to sink in the soft ground or the future screeding. So, hey, why not put a board under it? And I actually suggested that the product guy at this company, just in case you're interested in the chairs, CR Plastic Products, crppproducts.com. And so they thought it was a great idea. So maybe if you buy the glider, which is the part number G01, in the future, it will have this enhancement. By the way, I just ordered a second one because my wife likes these so much. So the blue color glider is on its way. So this is me removing the sod with a sod cutter. So you got to do a strip at a time and then roll it up. So it doesn't look like it's cut, but watch, I can roll it up. Get up to it. Okay. This is not really good sod, but you get the idea. If it was really good sod without any dirt in between, then you could roll it up like all the sod over there. And ladies and gentlemen, this beats doing it by hand. Well, with my son's help, I got it done. He doesn't want to be on video, so he's hauling the last bucket to the front. So this is what the machine looks like. And Scott at the Home Depot tool department rental said this couldn't turn. It just cuts straight. Well, I proved him wrong, because I was able to contour the whole fire pit with. Okay, so besides being able to remove the sod with the sod cutter, I thought I would take a little bit of the dirt off and level it out. So as you can see, this area is higher in the yard, in the fire pit. So when the chairs are in that part of the yard, they sit higher. So it's another benefit of using and renting the sod cutter. It's also a dirt cutter. How about that? So I'm making progress. Well, it's time for another video. And this is the video showing the hole dug for the fire pit. And it is level and it fits great. And so what I did is, I'll show you, I got the cool tiller, put it away here. It's electric tiller, Mantis, right here. And so what I did from last night, I used the sod cutter to tear up the dirt. Well, the dirt overnight kind of reattached itself. So I thought, well, what, am I going to rent the sod cutter? There you go. So, but no, I have a tiller. So what I did is I ground up the dirt and try to make it as level as I can. And I know the property pitches up over there. So I try to take away some of that elevation. And well, there was a lot of wheelbarrow fulls. So this is the project at completion of day 3, I guess. Going on day 3. And so all of the dirt that I removed, it's now over here. So if you need any black dirt, come and get it. Boy, look at all that dirt. It's multiple wheelbarrow fulls. And this is the ground where I was flat, but now it's heaped up with it's really good black dirt. So it's always good to have a lot of black dirt on hand. And so this is for my wife's garden projects or anything requiring dirt. So yeah, so there's the fire ring in position. So now tomorrow I'm going to go get from Menards rock, and so it's going to take a few bags, but I'm going to fill up the fire pit, not all the way, but probably maybe up to 8 inches high. And then around the outside I'm going to put the rock as well, so that way it won't shift over time, and it should be good to retain the heat. So the rock's better than the dirt. And then since this could become a swimming pool if it was just filled with dirt, the rock will probably take up the water, and so that way I don't have to worry about the fire pit draining before I can have my next fire. So anyway, so that's it. Pulling back, and to be continued tomorrow. Tomorrow is the rock. Well, it's another day at the fire pit construction project. And so what I did is now I went to Menards, save big money at Menards, and bought a general purpose crushed limestone to go on the outside of the fire pit to reinforce the wall and provide good drainage. And then in the center, I picked up a lot of bags of, yes, that's lava rocks. So I heard on the YouTube channels that this is an excellent base for fire pits. And you know, let's think about it. Where were these rocks born? That's right, in a lava volcano. And so they are heat resistant. So okay, so this is it right now. This is another video to show what I've accomplished. And so now we're going to put the tarp down. That's my next step. That roll right there is going to go all over the ground. And I just ordered today Midnight Blue screeding from McGill, and I ordered 3 tons, which is probably about what it's going to take to fill this area, and it's being delivered tomorrow morning. So tomorrow we'll be hauling screeding to the fire pit with those wheelbarrows and gorilla carts. So that's it right now. So till tomorrow. So the next step was to put down the weed barrier. So I thought I got enough roll, and actually it didn't turn out to be enough. So I had to dip into my private stash from other projects around the yard. So this tarp is different, and then then this was one, and this was another spare tarp. I mean, they're all different. And then for the last piece, this is the remnant that was left over on the roll from this side. Okay. So anyways, so hook and crook, I got it done. So now I'm ready for the screeding, Midnight Blue, which is going to be delivered tomorrow. And so what I decided not to do is install the edging. So the edging is over there in the lawn because I was worried about driving the wheelbarrow over it and breaking it. So why install the edging until the all the screeding is in, and that way I won't break the edging with the wheelbarrow. Well, yours truly, after full day of moving screeding from the driveway to the fire pit, moved 3 tons of screeding into the fire pit. So now I gotta put that edging up right there in place. That's why I didn't put it down, because I was running the wheelbarrow over the place where the edging would be, and I would break it because the wheelbarrow is pretty heavy. But yeah, this is the final product. So now, after the edging is in place, then I'm going to rent the machine that tamps down the screeding. And what else? Okay, so this is this is a lot of work. Like I said, this is 3 tons, and from the front yard driveway to the fire pit back here, this is probably about 300 feet. So man, it was a lot of wheelbarrow fulls, and but it got done. And 3 tons is what it took. And by the way, I used my math skills that I learned in school to calculate the area of the circle, and I have to subtract for the fire ring, and I came up with the quantity, and guess what? It was correct. So I had just enough screeding. Okay, till we meet again. So what I'm up to today is I've pulled back the weed barrier and also the screeding to expose the gap, and this is where I'm going to dig out and install the trench. So I've got all the weed barrier removed around the circle, and so I'm going to get to dig it out and install the plastic. Well, I just finished compacting the stones with this compactor, tamper. And so now, and then the edging is installed. And then I got dirt to fill the voids on the outside of the plastic. And So now, the only thing left to do, and I will call this project complete, is spray the solution on it, and I'll show you the bottle. So this is the product that was suggested from a landscaper when I bought the screeding at McGill, and they said that this holds the mulch and also rock in place. So it's supplied with a sprayer, and so that's what I'm gonna do next. So I'm spraying the screeding, and so it goes on white and it dries clear. So this is what it looks like close up, and I'm taking a gamble. So anyways, this person swears by this, and they sell it at Menards. Save big money at Menards. Okay, while you're watching these beautiful pictures, I thought I'd share my philosophy on fire pits. First, I wanted the fire ring bigger than the usual 3 foot. That way I could burn branches or other large items. Second, I wanted my fire ring to look like the day I installed it. So that's why I chose stainless, because I hate rusty fire pit rings. Third, I know these smokeless fire pits are all the rage on the internet, with lots of YouTubers making videos showing how to make them. Well, 2 points about the subject. If you burn dried, seasoned firewood, when the fire gets hot and gets going, there's virtually no smoke. Point 2 about this, these smokeless fire pits hide the fire behind an array of blocks, so you don't even see the fire at all. When I'm sitting by the fire, I want to see the fire. Fourth, and finally, I chose to do screeding instead of pavers. Pavers look great for the first couple of years, and then they break and shift around and end up with a bunch of blocks and broken, to walk on. And these cement blocks that they build these smokeless fire pits, they end up cracking from all the heat and look like hell. Plus, the screeding is way cheaper and easier to install than pavers. So here I am on my maiden voyage of my newly created fire pit. This is what I use to start it. Duralogs. Fire start by Duraflint. There you go. So the key to a smokeless fire is seasoned hardwood. When fires are smoky, the wood is green and also wet. And also keep your fire loose and not compact with the wood, so the fire can get oxygen. And then also keep a little piece of kindling on hand to start the rest of it. So this is my kindling. Okay, so where's the match? Wait, this is the surprise. Go big or go home. Well, give it a few minutes, it'll get going. So, welcome to my new fire pit. Okay, a few minutes later, we got a fire. Woohoo! Nice, relaxing fire. Ooh, that's a fire. Yeah, besides burning firewood, yeah, why not burn some sticks I gathered from the yard, along with the pine cones too. There we go. A multi-purpose fire. As dusk falls on the backyard, I'm sitting by the fire pit and enjoying myself. And look who's coming. That's my girl, Cricket. Thanks for watching this video and being a subscriber. I appreciate it. Till we meet again, take care.